some kitten litter problems. Let's clean this. You breaking in a new litter? I'm digging it. Ah, it's piss. It's cat piss. You guys see this struggle right now? It's 9:53 and I'm just leaving campus. I'm gonna go grab a meal and I think I'm just gonna get to some questions and that's gonna be it for tonight's video. A gym partner came and surprised me, so we're wrapping it up on campus. I'll bring you guys to the meal, answer some questions. I'll see you all tomorrow. But I'll see you in a minute first. Deuces. Fart veggies. Onions are fart veggies, did you know that? Ooh, look, with cream. Super farts. You get all farty. Alright, so we're keeping it chill, just getting some chicken and rice at La Granja. If you guys are ever in South Florida, you know what's up. It's proper. Alright, just trying to wrap up the night. Eat some chicken and rice, answer some questions, and go to bed. And we'll get to those questions now.
You heard it here first. RZ Fitness.
Alright guys, so we're gonna get to some questions. Nice little view out. It's like 70 degrees, maybe in the 60s. It's pretty beautiful, but it's been a long day. Gonna have just as long of a day tomorrow. Gotta take the bus, hit up some oceanography labs and lectures. Well, not the lecture, but the lab. But let's get to some questions. I'm just gonna go through some comments, and I feel like you guys are a lot more active on Instagram when I do Q&As there, so if you guys want me to do one tomorrow, I'll post it up because I don't think I'm gonna train tomorrow because I just don't have time. And doing a pull day and then a push day just wouldn't really make sense, so I'll probably take the day off, and then on Friday I'm gonna do a full upper body session, something like that. So let's get to some questions. Okay, so someone asks, update on the MENT progress. Well, it's only been about a week, maybe a week and a half, so nothing to report. When you start training hard and you increase your calories by 1,000 calories, it's really hard to pinpoint what is helping you. It's not like I'm sometimes eating more and training. Now that I've started it, I've committed to eating a lot more calories and gaining a lot of weight. So when you put 10 pounds on in a week from overeating and from whatever supplements you're taking, it's kind of hard to be like, oh yeah, it's working. But as far as any negative side effects, I don't feel any, so that's a good thing. If you really feel something working or you feel something like aggressively, it's probably a bad sign. So if you're making good progress and you feel good in the gym and things are going the way you'd like them to be going, don't get greedy, don't complain that you're, you know, doing something reasonable and not blasting yourself to where you're gonna have horrible side effects and see crazy things happen, because that's just not the way to do it in my opinion. Alright, so people wanna ask how I afford my M3 and to live. Well, the M3 doesn't cost me almost anything anymore. I traded my old car in, made a down payment on it, and have very cheap monthly payments, like extremely cheap car lease type payments, and they're almost done. But yeah, when I was working with my cousin and then at a bank after that, that's when I was buying that car, when I bought that car and made the down payment and everything. So it was easier to afford then, that's why I made the investment then, and I realize now that having a nice car is not an investment and it's not smart to do. So I kind of wish I did something else with the money, but you know, I was not going to regret making a decision, getting something that I enjoyed. In hindsight, it'd be nice to have that money though, so. Will you ever talk fully about what happened at Strength Camp? If you guys know what Strength Camp is, it's Elliot Hulse's gym. He is a massive YouTuber, and it's funny because, for those of you that don't know, the first month of videos I made was moving to Tampa to work with Elliot Hulse as an intern. He made a video on YouTube. I emailed him looking for interns. I emailed him, told him I'd quit my job, told him I applied to school to study science, which was true, told him I just got certified to be a trainer while working, which was true, and I wanted to go move there to Tampa to work for free under his guidance, under his tutelage? I don't even know what that word means. But yeah, so I moved there, and after working there one day, he didn't fire me because I was an intern, but he let me go and he said, I never talked about him, and you know, I don't like to tell the whole world what someone tells me in private, but basically the gist was we're kind of just looking for interns. We weren't looking for a coach or someone who could work alongside us or, you know, integrate into our business model. They just wanted someone to help. So I went there thinking I want to be a trainer, I want to be a great coach, I want to be like you, I want to learn from you. and they didn't really want anyone who was wanting to like get to that level and motivated to get to that level, or try to, you know, build something for themselves at his gym. So he kind of, as a business choice, there's nothing wrong with it. So you live and you learn. I was really upset at the time, mostly embarrassed, but hey, I hope he's doing great. I'm sure he is, and I'm not doing too bad myself, so it's okay. One thing I've always respected about you is how you train legs when you compete in men's physique. Are you planning on staying there or transitioning to classic bodybuilding? The reason I lift weights and the reason I have tried to get big is because I love bodybuilding, I love training, I love the idea of being a huge freak. Now I don't have the genetics to do that, so I made my own niche in physique once it, or I guess I joined the niche of physique because my genetics are more along that structure. I can't compete at nationals because I'm not an American citizen yet, so maybe I'll compete again in the future and cut down to bodybuilding. But honestly, getting lean for physique was tough. Getting shredded for bodybuilding is just going to be such a mental challenge, and I really don't want to sacrifice what I'm doing with my clients, with school, with relationships. Since all those things are going so well, I don't need to bring competitive bodybuilding into that because I don't want to put my relationships through it. I don't want to suffer in school and suffer with my clients. Bodybuilding, when you don't have a lot of obligations, is a lot easier. And if you do have a lot of obligations, you need to know that or those people around you have to be aware that they're gonna have to work with you to help you get through that prep. It's easy to prep alone. It's hard to prep when there's people around you who support you and who you also support physically, emotionally, mentally, whatever. Because if you have a bad day, if you have a bad, you know, workout, it's very difficult when you're starving yourself and you're taking things that enhance your reactions and your feelings. It's very difficult to be reasonable and rational with people. So I kind of fear competing again until I'm in a place where I'm willing to make sacrifices and I'm willing to have the other people around me invest in me and make sacrifices as well. I just don't feel like I deserve that right now, and I have other things going on in my life. So competing was awesome. I did it at a time in my life when it was a priority. So I just wanted to get shredded and see myself on stage, and I did it, and it was amazing. But right now, to do it again, just to be maybe a couple pounds more muscular, just like, it's a lot to sacrifice just to be on stage again with a little bit better of a look. And the last comment is funny. It's that Feel One girlfriend doesn't even lift. Honestly, in 10, 11 years I've been dating girls, none of them lifted. And the way I see it is you can either meet someone who lifts, or if you meet someone and they really care about you and really think highly of you and respect you and support you, if your passion is working out, they should be supportive enough to partake in your passion with you. So if you're with someone and you ask them, hey, what's your passion? Just because you're not interested in that doesn't mean that they're gonna be alone on that passion. So if you're dating someone, or if you like someone, or if you're interested, and if you love someone and they have a passion, even if it's not yours, as their partner, you need to nurture it and help them grow that passion and follow that passion. So whether they're into it or not, you just have to be passionate, stick to your guns, and if they care about you, they'll support you in a way that will be fair, and you'll both get something out of it and you'll both get jacked. So it's been fun, but that's it. Sorry about the boring, not a lot to see in this video, but it's 11 o'clock and I was at school at 7:30 this morning, so I'm going to bed. Deuces.